What's up, you guys? This is Simone, aka author SD Johnson, and I just wanted to make a quick video just talking about the fact that he tried it. Okay, so what had happened was I am a ghostwriter, right? And so I had the opportunity to meet a particular client, and he wanted me to write some real out-of-pocket perverted type stuff, and it just didn't sit right with me, on that mental level. Sometimes I can have a gentle mental. I don't want to let certain energies attach to me throughout the day while I'm processing the scenes that I have to write, right? Like, I don't even write crazy stuff for myself. So I really was struggling, like, should I consider, writing this just for the sake of the money, because the money was money, right? But what happened was this guy wanted me to write a very graphic story about a young girl who gets sex trafficked. And the reason why it hit me so hard was because, like, for over, 10 years or so, my husband and I, we both mentor at-risk youth that are, incarcerated. And then when they get out, we still mentor them. And a lot of the young ladies that we mentor, they've been sex trafficked. And so he wanted me to write a very degrading story of a young Black girl who gets sex trafficked. And not that these stories aren't real, and not that they shouldn't be told, and not that bringing awareness is something that I think people need, because yes, I stand behind that. But when it becomes like satire, and when it becomes low-grade entertainment, however you want to think of, like, the most despicable piece of the genre, that's what I had a problem with. And personally, for me, I wasn't going to write it. I figured this was somebody else's, story to write. So I ended up turning down the story. I was like, dang, girl, you needed the money. Then I was like, no, girl, you did a good thing. So just, like, going back and forth with myself about what I was going to do about it, left it alone. So the funny thing is, God has a way of blessing you when you do the right thing, or he'll bring in other opportunities that are so much more bigger than the opportunity that you started with, right? So I think because I was able to turn him down, stay within my compass of integrity, it was funny because the same dude comes back, no lie, ask my husband, hand to God, same dude comes back. And it was probably like, maybe 2 months later. And he's like, so I really like your writing style. And the only reason why he knew what my writing style was because I had to submit a sample of my work to him first. So whatever. So he was like, I really like your writing style. I want you to write a story for me. And I'm like, well, I ain't writing no crazy stuff, because, like, I'm not. And he was like, well, no, I understand. I get it. And so what he had me write was so much more tame, so much more something that I could work with. It still has some pieces in it where I was like, okay, that's just him trying to have like a can't even say what I want to say because people be sensitive out here. But he still wanted to have this particular story, but it was nowhere near what it was before. And so on top of that, he offered me more money to write it. So not only did he come back with a different message, but he came back with some different money too. So I took the gig. So I'm actually in the process of writing that for him right now. So anyway, I say all this to say, you're going to have to stand on your moral compass when you're putting out your own work. And you're really going to have to do that if you're writing for somebody else, if you are a ghostwriter, even down to like a copywriter, somebody who writes like sales ads for a company, something like that. So make sure that, you're pleased with the work that you're putting out. Yes, you have to please the character and provide excellence to them, but don't be out here reckless, just writing whatever just because you're chasing money. Money will come to you if you set yourself on the path to where you don't feel like you're compromising your own personal integrity. That's what we're not going to do. So I just wanted to say that, give that little message. It's just been eating at me just to say something about it. And I've been keeping it to myself and like complaining to my husband, like, dang, that man was crazy. But then that same man came back and gave me a different story with different money. So there's that. Anyway, that's all I had to say. He tried it, but then God turned around and blessed me in, with favor on the other side of it because I feel like I stood in my integrity. So don't forget to stand in your integrity this week. And oh yeah, I forgot to say it. All right, bless y'all.